Good morning girls. Today in the class we have discussed about modes of discharge of contract in detail. So now I want to give you an overview about modes of discharge of contract. So how many types of discharge of contract we have and what is meant by discharge of contract mainly. So discharge of contract means termination of rights and duties of the parties. So both the parties, that party A and party B in the contract, will be terminated from their duties. So here we have few discharge modes. What is the first one here? Discharge by performance, discharge by mutual agreement, discharge by impossibility of performance, discharge by lapse of time, discharge by operation of law, and discharge by breach of contract. So the first one here, I want to give you an overview that discharge by performance means when both the parties are performing their rights and obligations, then it is called as discharge by performance. So the actual discharge of performance means both the parties have completed their things. And attempted means, for example, if the offerer have given the offer and the offeree have rejected that, then it is called as attempted performance. One party has attempted, the other party has rejected. So with that attempted performance, the contract is discharged. It means closed. The second one is mutual agreement or consent. So here both the parties, upon their mutual agreement and consent, with their mutual agreement, both the parties have that consensus item, that is having same state of mind upon same thing and upon the same sense. So here based on this also they can go for the process of discharge of contract. In that we have novation, alteration, rescission, remission and waiver. Novation means substitution of old contract into the new contract. It means the old contract rules and regulations will be substituted with the new one. And alteration means few modifications to the contract. And rescission means cancellation. Remission means accepting the lesser amount than the original amount. And waiver means giving up of the rights. So these are all the exceptions and these are all the modes under mutual agreement or consent. And the third one is impossibility of performance. We have few impossibilities: by death of the partner, by subsequent change of the law, and destruction of subject matter and non-existence of particular things. If we have these things, then there will be no possibility to continue the contract. So based on the impossibility of performance also, the contract will be getting discharged. And by lapse of time, if the period has been completed, even the reasonable period has been completed, by default both the parties will be terminated from their obligations and the contract will be getting discharged. That means closed. And the next one is discharge by operation of the law. If the person is not there to perform the contract, by death the contract will be closed. By merger, by merging of two contracts into one, then the original contract will be closed and they are coming up with the new things, they will frame again new things. So the old one is discharging. And insolvency, even if the partners, even if the parties are getting insolvent, then it is the contract will be discharged. And unauthorized material alteration, so without the consent of the other party in the contract, if I am going for that unauthorized material alteration, by default the contract will be getting discharged. And the last one is identity of promisor and promisee. Even if that is happening, by default the operation, according to operation of the law, the contract will be getting discharged. Last one is by breach of contract. Breach means breaking of the contract. So when it will be happening, actual breach of contract and anticipatory breach of contract. Actual breach of contract means when the on the performance or on the due date of the performance, if the parties are cancelling the contract or any of the parties cancelling the contract, then is actual breach of contract. Before the due date of the performance, if the parties are cancelling the contract, then it is anticipatory breach of contract. So these are the concepts which we have discussed today in our class, that is modes of discharge of contract. In the next class, we will see all the remedies available for this discharge of contract.